Today we are going to see about VLOOKUP. So this is the sample order table. So what this VLOOKUP will do is, if we enter any order ID, this will retrieve the customer name from this table. Suppose now if I give 1001, so it will give the customer name is person 3. If you see this table for 1001, the customer name is person 3. So the overall VLOOKUP is we can search some data. Based on that search condition, we can able to retrieve the remaining data. So this is the formula I have used for this operation. So we will see the syntax next. Now we are looking the VLOOKUP syntax. So here you can see there are 6 parts in the VLOOKUP index. So first one is the assignment operator. So whenever we are creating or using a formula in an Excel, we have to use an assignment operator. So that is a mandatory one. Any formula you are creating in an Excel, we have to use this assignment operator. So next one is the formula name. Here we are going to use VLOOKUP. As we are going to see VLOOKUP, so we have the VLOOKUP formula will be written like this: VLOOKUP. Okay. So the third part is value. So this value means what is the value we are going to search in that table. So we have to give that value here in the third part. So fourth one is the table. We have to tell VLOOKUP from where you have to find this value. So that is the table. So we have to give the region where where VLOOKUP has to look that value. So next is the column index. So in the table we can give some certain number of columns. A table contains 5 columns. So in that, which column you need the value. Okay. So that is the column index. Range lookup, it is an optional. Either it will be a true or false. So we will see this one later. So this is the overall syntax overview of VLOOKUP. How to create the VLOOKUP formula. Okay, if you see the formula here, VLOOKUP. Okay, we will go to the syntax. So first we have to create assignment operator. So we have created the assignment operator. Then what is the formula name? VLOOKUP. So we have put VLOOKUP. Okay, I will create once again VLOOKUP. Okay, so next is the lookup value. Which value we have to search? We have to find this order ID. Okay, either you can click on the cell or you can directly input it is J4. Okay, I want to find the value whatever entered in this cell. So this cell value is J4. So next, what is the table array? In which table I have to find this value? So we are saying you have to find here. Okay, from A1 to G5. This is the A1, this is the G5. So in this region, okay, we are asking VLOOKUP to find this J4, okay, in the first column. Okay, so you have to remember one more thing. VLOOKUP will find the lookup value in the first column of the table. So that means we can search only the order ID in this table. So in this table, suppose if VLOOKUP find any order ID is present, what we need? So we need customer name. Okay, so what is the column index for that customer name? So this is the table we are retrieving the data. So this index is 1, this index is 2, this is 3. So customer name index is 3. So we have to give 3. So I entered 3. So next one is the approximate match. So that we will see later. So as of now, it is an optional one. We will give false. It means it will retrieve only the exact match. I mean, it will look for that 1001. It won't look for the any approximate match. Suppose, okay, so if there is no 1001 in the order ID, it won't retrieve anything. It will give only NA. So this is the formula. I gave enter. So now it again, the customer name is person 3. Suppose if I am giving 4, giving person 1. If I am giving 3, person 4. So this is how we look up. Till now we saw VLOOKUP on the same sheet. We are using the VLOOKUP to find the data in the same sheet. So now same sheet, that is the order sheet. Okay, so now what we are going to do is, let me delete these two. Okay, now I will delete this one also. So now there are two sheets. One is a customer sheet and another one is an order sheet. Customer have order details. Customer have customer details. Now we are going to create another column here. Customer name, okay, let me format it. So now we are going to autofill this customer name based using the VLOOKUP, okay, by retrieving customer name from here. Okay, so first we have to put assignment operator, then operator name VLOOKUP. So you can just enter, press tab button, so it will automatically type VLOOKUP. Okay, so what is the lookup value we need? We need customer ID. We have to find customer ID. Okay, next comma, in which table we have to find the customer ID? In the customer sheet. Just click on the sheet. Okay, then select the range. So you have to find the customer ID here. Okay, so if you see, you can hear customer sheet A1 to D6. This is A1, this is D6. Which column? Now I found the customer ID, and which column we need? We need customer name. So what is the index? This is 1, this is 2. So index is 2. Next we need the exact match. Okay, tab, closing bracket, then enter. See, person 3 automatically come. So now you have to type the formula in the lower cells also. Instead of typing, we can just double click, so it will automatically come. Okay, now here NA came. Okay, so if you see, customer ID is 1. For customer ID 1, we have person 1. But instead of displaying person 1, it is displaying NA. So we will find out what is the issue. So here the formula is B2 customer A1 to D6. Here B3 customer ID A1 A2 to D7. So it is automatically getting increment. Okay, so if you see, it is searching in the area A2 to D7. If you go to the next cell, it is A3 to D7. What is A3 to D8? This is the A3 to D8. This is A3 to D8. So first row is eliminated. So why it is? Because since we scroll down to the formula, so how we can avoid this? So what Excel will do, if you are trying to copy the formula, it will increment the cell value. So to avoid this, what we have to do, we have to give a dollar symbol, so that when we are copying the formula, it won't auto increment. So if you see here, A1 to D6, A1 to D6, A1 to D6, A1 to D6. So now we are able to find a customer name for equivalent customer ID from the customer table. So this is all about VLOOKUP. So now we will see the last parameter, that is approximation. Suppose here we have customer ID. I will add one more column. (2005) customer ID 7. Okay. Now I will try to copy the formula. It is NA. Okay. So it is trying to find the customer ID 7 and there is no customer ID. So it is giving NA. Suppose if I am giving approximate matches true, it will give 5. So it will give the lowermost value of the customer ID. If 7, so 7. It is trying to find 7. 7 is not there. What is the lowermost value? 5. So 5 is the next lowermost value. So for 5, what is the customer name? Person 5. So this is person 5. So this is the purpose of this flag. Okay. Today we have seen the VLOOKUP. So if you have any doubt, just let me know. Okay. I will get back to you. Thank you.